expression that has two terms, like a plus b, yeah? Or it could be a minus b. If this one is like a plus b squared, then how do you expand it? You would write a plus b, yeah? Times a plus b. And what technique do we use to expand? It's called FOIL. What does it stand for? F means firsts. So what are the first terms? A and A. So A times A, A squared, yeah? And then we move up. Outers. What are the outer terms? No, outer. A and B. So A times B. Then inners. A times B. And then lasts. B times B, B squared. And then we add the like terms. A squared plus 2AB plus B squared. Yeah, cool. So that's pretty simple. But it gets difficult when you increase the power. Let's say this is A plus B to the power of 6. Then what should we do? How do we expand it? Should we write A plus B times A plus B times A plus B 6 times? That will take a lot of time. We need a better way. What is a better way to do that?
The Pascal?
Yeah, we use binomial theorem. Binomial theorem, and we can use Pascal triangle. So I just explained it in the easiest way. So what do we do when we raise a binomial expression to the power of n? How many terms we will end up with? You see, this is a plus b, yeah? Binomial to the power of 2. So n is 2. How many terms do we have in the end? 1, 2, 3. So if it's to the power of 6, how many terms I will have? 7, yeah? So I will write a 7 times, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then I'll multiply it by the next term. How many times? You see? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. The next one, I need more space. A and then B. So what do I do next? I start from the first and I write the powers in a descending fashion. 6 and then I go down. What is
5.
it? Very good.
4.
And then don't stop at 1. Stop at
0.
There you go. And then what do I do with B? I go in ascending fashion. So start with
0.
There you go. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you see when you add the two powers, you always get n. 6 plus 0, 6. 5 plus 1, do you see that? Now, what about the coefficients? For the coefficients, I use NCR combination. So we use a calculator to find the numbers. NCR. So this one is n is always 6 because n is 6. So far so good?
Yeah.
Okay. And then for R, we look at the power of B. What is the power of B here? 0.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. For this one, we can use a calculator and then write like this. 6, choose 0. And this one we say 6, choose 1. Or we can use the Pascal triangle. How does the Pascal triangle work? starts from 1 knot, and then we go to 2, and then
3.
like this. So that's the 0 degree, n equals to 0. This one, n equals to
1.
n equals to 2. Do it nicely. So n equals to 2, and then we move on. That's n equals to 3, and then n equals to 4. Okay, n equals to 5, and then we need one more. Yeah?
Yeah.
N equals to 6. Okay. Then we need to count. How many ways are there to get here? There's only
1.
one way. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. How many ways to get here? 1 plus 1? 2. Yeah. And then here is 2 plus 1, 3. How many ways to get here? 2 plus 1? 3. And then here 3 plus 1, 4. And then how many ways to get here? 6. And then
4.
4. Very good. And here 5, 10, 10, 5, and then 6, 15, 20, 15, 6. And you see the symmetry 1, 6, 15, 1, 6, 15. So that's 6 choose 0 equals to 1. And 6 choose 1 equals to 6. 6 choose 2 equals to so forth. So these are my coefficients. Now I can simplify the expression. So I write it here. 1, okay. This one is 6, and then 15, 20, 15, 6, 1. Very good. Now, what is a to the power of 6? A to the power of 6. B to the power of 0? No.
B.
A non-zero number to the power of 0 is? 1.
Really?
Yes. B to the power of 0 equals to 1. Why? What is b to the power of 5 divided by b to the power of 5?
1.
We keep b, yes? And what do we do? 5 minus 5. So b to the power of 0. But we know a number divided by the same number is 1. So therefore b to the power of 0 must be 1. Got it? So that is 1. Next one, 6 times a to the power of 5, b to the power of 1 is b, yes? Next one, I just write a squared, a to the power of 4, a to the power of 3, a to the power of 2, a to the power of 1, and this one is 1. A to the power of 0 is 1. And the last one is b squared, b cubed, b to the power of 4, b to the power of 5, and b to the power of 6. And then all here we have plus. Okay? All we need to do is just simplify. 1 times 1, 1, so it's a to the power of 6 plus 6, 6a to the power of 5b, yes? Plus 15a to the power of 4b squared, yeah? And then 20a a to the power of 3, a to the power, b to the power of 3, and then 15 a squared, b to the power of 4, 6 a 5 b to the power of 5, and then the last one is b to the power of 6. And how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did you get it? Okay. Good job.